collective bargaining agreement is set to officially expire at the end of the 23-24 season, but both sides are able to opt out this December. Do you see either side, whether it be the PA or the owners, will be wanting to opt out?
I think the likelihood is that you will see probably one or the other opt out, just because it kind of gives you a little bit more of a clean slate. Maybe we see some tweaks to the luxury tax system. Revenue sharing certainly will be a topic. I don't think we'll see. I would be surprised if we see rules. Certainly, we've seen a lot about players asking out, or maybe players that have sat out a year. Maybe something to that equate for what happened with Ben Simmons last year. Maybe the penalties become a little bit stiffer.
Do you project any sort of smoothing between either sides?
I would hope so. I think we all learned our lesson back in 2016 when Timothy Mozgov and Luol Deng and Jan Mahinmi and Bismack Biyombo. I mean, we can go. I mean, the list goes on and on as far as teams really kind of paid a price for having too much spending power here. So I would think we would how the smoothing would take effect. And I don't think the league can afford to get a $30 million cap increase here because. I think when teams have that much money, it's hard to be restrained from spending that here. So we'll see. But I think we all learned. Everyone learned a lesson in 2016 as far as how much spending there was when you basically had. I think we had 27 out of the 30 teams had cap space. This year we had 3 or 4, right? And I don't even account Orlando as a team that had cap space because they basically re-signed their own players. It would be great for us if 28 teams had 27 teams, but I don't see that that's going to be the case.
Now, how do you get the PA to agree with that? How do you get the PA to be on your side?
Well,
obviously they want to get their players paid as much as they can, right?
Yeah, I think that's where it's a compromise, right? I think it's a compromise as far as it's a negotiating compromise as far as a give and take, as far as we're going to give you something and in return we're going to get something back. I don't know what that's going to be, but I think we certainly have a new head of the Players Association. I think they'll look back from 16 as far as what went right and what didn't go right and try to not make those mistakes again.